Bro, Hollywood P reacts.
What's going on YouTube? It's your dude Hollywood P back again for another video. Now as always folks, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also turn on your post notifications. Well folks, I am back. Yes, I am still currently under the weather, but we're gonna push through and I'm gonna bring you another fire video as promised. Alright guys, so where we left off at, we were talking about DDG's friend Derek. With that whole situation about him, allegedly getting robbed and set up. But today we are on to something different. Well, the topic that we must discuss is the whole Dub and Aaliyah and the real reason possibly behind their split. Now, as you know, Aaliyah does have 2 kids, is what I was told. I know a lot of people are saying she has 4 kids, but I think those are her niece and her nephew. But she has 2 kids, a boy and a girl. But one thing that we haven't talked about is who's the baby daddy? Like, who is the baby father of these 2 kids? Because she's always has her kids, or her parents or her mom or whatever always has her kids. Like, what about the dad? Like, where's the dad at? Dub made a video saying that he's now single, finally single and everything. And the reason why he broke up with Aaliyah is because he just felt like he wasn't locked in, as far as doing his content. He couldn't do what he wanted to do. She always had something to say, pretty much always in his ear for different, for certain reasons or whatever. But then you got to ask yourself, is that enough just to break up with your woman because she wants to cuddle versus you going out of state and creating content with your brother and stuff like that? And you're already rich. So, I mean, this was kind of like the moment where you can, have the girl and kind of chill out, drop content, drop you and her together. You could have been doing it like TT and Aries, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could have did the couples content. That's still popping, right? But then you kind of ask yourself, was that all that broke Dub and Aaliyah up? And it just seemed like Aaliyah was just so down for Dub, right? But Dub always was kind of like just never really taking her serious. Or was there something that was a little more sinister? A little more sinister. Like possibly a baby dad that was upset that she got the kids and she's moving on with a multi-millionaire YouTuber and moving her life into the right direction, setting her up for that home run. You know what I'm saying? Was it something that was like there that was more? Where a baby father was angry that Aaliyah was finding a way to be successful even with having multiple kids, possibly from the same guy. I'm not sure. A few weeks back, Aaliyah had posted this video here, and I'm gonna let you guys watch it and then we'll talk about it. Run that back one more time. So could there have been something with possible threats against Dub? Because I mean, I know everybody seemed to have been beefing up their security as far as DDG adding more security, not just because he's streaming now, he's IRL streaming on Twitch, so of course you need security for that. But it just seemed like everything was getting more serious about firearms, more talk about, you know what I mean? I see T.O. popping back out, he stays strapped allegedly. Cinco, you know, everything is about FNs and nines and guns and this and that. So I'm like, they never really been on that before. So could there have been a possible threat somewhere along the line when it was coming to dealing with Aaliyah and her baby dad? Because a lot of things happen off of YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? So when Aaliyah's, you know, she's at Dub's crib and stuff like that, possibly putting Dub's life in danger or woo-wop. You don't understand, like, there's a lot of moving pieces to Dub's, you know, life. You know, he's got, of course, Brittany. She's over doing what she does. You got his son woo-wop. You know what I'm saying? Then you got DDG out, and then he's got a son Halo, and then Holly. You got all these moving pieces, but we're all in like the same area, and everybody's moving around. So who's to say that this guy, in order to like hurt Aaliyah, would try to hurt somebody that's in her circle or that was around? You understand what I'm saying? Around like her kids or around her on a daily basis, like someone like Dub, DDG, Holly, Halo, woo-wop. Anything is possible, because like we say, Aaliyah just kind of came out of left field. Like, we've heard stories about where this girl was originally from and what she did prior to her running in the Dub and stuff like that. So her world was probably completely different. For her to be so young and to have, you know, 2 kids already says kind of like a lot. And I'm not, you know, shaming anybody that's in that same predicament, because things happen. But I'm just saying, a woman like that just happened to pop up with Dub, and we're hearing all these rumors about where she allegedly originated from. And it's like, that world is like, all right, Dub. You know what I'm saying? But it could have just, what I'm just saying is this: it could have been a lot more than what meets the eye. You know, we see Aaliyah, she hanging with DDG, she cooking, talking about, you know, massaging Dub and being up under Dub and stuff like that. But there's a lot of, you know, her past could have caught up to her, just like we see it in this video. So I'm gonna run this video back so we can see it again. Never seen anybody, you know, go through anything like that just from a random attack. You know what I'm saying? That looked more personal than anything, because if you look closely, they set the kids' car seats on fire. Like, it looks like they shot up the front window and threw some things inside the car, and it exploded as well. Bust out all the windows. So what I'm thinking, it possibly was the vehicle that the baby dad bought for her. You understand what I'm saying? And he's like, well, you definitely ain't about to be riding on another dude with my kids in it, so burn this thing down. You know, it does look like it's possibly him. Because like I say, I don't know her world, but if stuff like that happening, ain't no telling where she come from or what type of issue she got going on that she bringing over to Dub and them. And Dub probably got threats. Think about it, allegedly. He probably got some threats from whoever that is, or just some random weirdos hitting him up saying he gonna do something. They gonna do something to him. You know, Dub not gonna, you know, let the public know that, but it's a lot that going behind the scenes, man. You know, I seen his Tesla Cybertruck just got like spray painted up and all that stuff like that. That could have been just for the video that he just dropped, you know, just to get some views or whatever. But it's a lot that goes on, man. A lot that goes on. Dub stuff that been broken to, you know, it's a lot of things, you know, allegedly. But Dub's been, you know, he been catching it too. You know what I mean? In the area that Dub, let me just say this: the area that Dub stays in, that type of stuff shouldn't be happening. I'll say this one more time: the area that Dub stays in, that type of stuff, as far as break-ins and stuff like that, should not be happening. So I'm not saying that Aaliyah's situation had anything to do with it, but I'm just saying. All right, well, anyway, folks, I am going to end it there because I am still currently under the weather. As you can see, I'm clearing my throat a lot, coughing and all that, and we can't have that. So I will be back with another video either tomorrow or the next day. And yeah, but anyway, as always, folks, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification. And as always, folks, as always, holla back at your boy. Peace.
every minute, man, I